Karimba has two ranks of keys, one on top and one on bottom. This instrument is called Imbira Zabadzimu, the Imbira of the ancestors. It has three ranks, two on the left and one on the right. And so this is a completely different instrument. It's kind of like an instrument in the same family, but it's different. I compare it to the guitar and the banjo. You may know somebody who plays the guitar, but you wouldn't automatically assume that if you know how to play the guitar, you also know how to play the banjo, although there are lots of people who do play both. I'm going to use this instrument to tell a story, which is not unusual. These instruments are often used to tell stories and to teach important morals or lessons about life. And this is a story about animals, about a hyena. And the song I'm going to do, the tune on the Imbira is called Nema Musasa. And Nema Musasa is a hunting song. Nema Musasa means temporary shelter. Back in the old days, when hunters would go out for days at a time, they would build a temporary shelter from the branches of the Musasa tree. And so this is a hunting song about animals who hunt. It's also about your priorities and doing one thing at a time. Also, I should warn you, I'm going to be doing this kind of yodeling that Shona people do. You heard a little bit of it in the first piece where I would flip my voice a little bit. But in here you'll hear me yodel a little bit more. This yodeling is called shigure. And I haven't been able to find a lot of information about the origins of shigure, but I do think that this is where Tarzan's yell comes from. Because when you hear me do the shigure yodel, it will sound something like this. Doesn't that sound kind of like Tarzan? I can't do the real Tarzan yell, but I think that's a vocal technique that you hear a lot in southern Africa. Once upon a time, a long, long time ago, when this world was still very, very young, it was a time when all the animals used to hunt each other, and the hyena was considered as one of the very, very great animals. So one day the hyena was hunting. He was walking very fast, but he was following a smell. And as he followed that smell, he came upon two animals that were dead. On the right-hand side, there was a dead cow. And on the left-hand side, there was a dead goat. Oh, the hyena was so happy. He said, I'm going to eat all this. Two animals together. So he went and tried to eat the goat. But then he thought, oh, what if another hyena comes and tries to eat that cow over there? So he went and he tried to eat the cow. But he didn't want to lose the goat. He tried to eat the goat. But he didn't want to lose the cow.